Okay, so if you've been paying any attention at all to the modern wellness space lately, especially over in Malaysia, you've probably noticed a massive trend taking off. We're talking about this creamy off-white powder that people are literally calling liquid gold. It's bovine colostrum. Let's dive right into this explainer and unpack exactly why this specific ingredient is suddenly everywhere and what the actual science says about how it impacts your body.
Here is how we're going to break this all down today. We'll start with the liquid gold trend itself, look at what makes it nature's starter pack, talk about reinforcing your gut barrier, hit on immunity and exercise recovery, and finally, figure out how to actually build a daily routine around this.
All right, Section 1, the liquid gold trend.
Now you might be wondering, why is bovine colostrum suddenly trending right now? I mean, gut health isn't exactly a new concept, right? Awareness has been climbing for years. But why is this specific ingredient landing so perfectly in the current wellness landscape? It's not a new substance by any means, but man, it is definitely a brand new conversation for a lot of people.
What's truly fascinating is the massive shift we're seeing. Think about it. Over in Malaysia, talking about gut health used to be this super niche, clinical thing you only brought up at the doctor's office. Not anymore. It is totally transformed into an everyday focus. People are waking up to the fact that their digestion is literally the central engine for, well, everything. Your energy levels, your mood, how you feel after a big meal, how well you absorb nutrients. And because of that realization, people are actively hunting down natural ways to support that whole interconnected system.
Moving right along to Section 2, Nature's Starter Pack. So, what exactly is this stuff? Well, colostrum is the very first milk produced by mammals, including cows, right after they give birth. And let me be clear, it's completely distinct from regular milk. Because it's only produced for this incredibly short window, it is outrageously dense and absolutely packed with nutrition. That's exactly where it gets the nickname liquid gold. It's basically nature's starter pack, brilliantly designed from the ground up to support newborns through their earliest, most vulnerable stage of life.
The crucial point here is what's actually packed inside it. When we adults take this as a supplement, we're using bovine colostrum, which obviously comes from cows. Just look at the sheer density of the bioactive compounds in this stuff. You've got structural proteins, powerful antibodies like immunoglobulins IgG and IgA, growth factors like TGF-beta, plus a whole massive host of essential vitamins and minerals. The real key, though? The colostrum is gently processed into powders or capsules to carefully preserve all those powerful bioactive compounds, making it super easy to just drop right into your day.
Let's jump into Section 3, reinforcing the gut barrier.
Your gut lining is absolutely central to this whole story. You can kind of think of it as a highly intelligent security gate for your body. When it's working properly, it lets all the good stuff, the nutrients, pass right through into your bloodstream. But at the exact same time, it keeps all the harmful elements completely locked inside the digestive tract where they belong. It's a pretty brilliant system.
But let's be real. Modern life throws a ton at this poor barrier. Think about it. Chronic stress, highly processed foods, environmental toxins, totally disrupted sleep. All of these things can seriously compromise that security gate we just talked about. And when that happens, your gut lining becomes way more permeable than it really should be. You've probably heard this referred to as leaky gut.
Now, this is where it gets really cool. Early research points to a fascinating step-by-step process here. By introducing the specific growth factors and bioactive proteins found in bovine colostrum, you can actually help support and physically reinforce the structure of that gut lining. And by doing that, you're helping to maintain a healthy gut permeability and improve overall digestive comfort. Basically, you're giving your body the raw structural tools it needs to go in and repair its own security gate.
Okay, Section 4, immunity and exercise recovery.
This really shows how fixing your gut health ripples outward to the rest of your body. Because colostrum is naturally super high in antibodies, those immunoglobulins, it provides direct, powerful support to your immune system. And at the exact same time, those growth factors are stepping up to offer tissue support for your muscular system. So colostrum basically sits at this amazing intersection of gut well-being, immune balance, and physical recovery. Honestly, it is super rare to find a single natural ingredient that spans across so many vital, totally different systems.
To really put this into perspective, let's look at the athletic world. Several small studies have tracked elite athletes taking bovine colostrum during periods of intense physical stress. And get this, the findings have actually been linked to differences in reported upper respiratory symptoms during those heavy training blocks. On top of that, its nutrient profile strongly suggests it might support muscle recovery after you work out. It really proves why colostrum keeps popping up in holistic well-being conversations, way beyond just being a simple digestion aid.
Finally, Section 5, Building a Daily Routine.
The massive, growing appetite we're seeing for natural supplements right now, especially in places experiencing big lifestyle shifts like Malaysia, really proves one major point. People are entirely changing their mindsets. We're moving away from treating symptoms overnight with some quick-fix Band-Aid. Instead, people actually want to build a rock-solid, sustainable health foundation using nutrient-dense, natural options to support their daily well-being from the ground up.
So, if you want some practical takeaways on how to actually build that foundation, it really comes down to 3 steps. First up, you've got to manage your upstream stressors. Get your sleep, stress, and hydration in check first, because honestly, no supplement on Earth can outwork a terrible baseline. Second, make sure you choose a high-quality colostrum that's been gently processed. That is absolutely crucial for preserving those fragile bioactive compounds. And third, be patient. Some folks notice mild digestive shifts when they first start, but that settles over time. It's all about a daily rhythm. Consistency matters so much more than intensity here.
This whole philosophy of daily, foundational health aligns perfectly with the work New Image International has been doing for years now. They've focused really heavily on bovine colostrum as a dedicated category, developing products specifically designed to make these bioactive compounds accessible, so you can easily just slot them right into your daily routine. The big conversations happening today around immune support and natural supplementation, that's exactly what they've been championing all along.
All right, before we wrap this all up, it is super important that we do a quick reality check. Keep in mind that this research is still developing. A lot of the current findings rely on small studies, and we definitely need more broad data across different populations to nail down those definitive long-term conclusions. Also, and I can't stress this enough, this explainer is absolutely not medical advice. If you have a specific health condition, please always go consult a qualified professional who actually understands your unique medical context.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. Is your current wellness routine just treating symptoms, or is it actually building a foundation? Bovine colostrum represents a really fascinating shift toward that foundation. If you want to explore this wild area of modern nutrition even further, head on over to newimage.world for more resources. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Until next time, look after your gut and look after yourself.